Charles Robert Darwin, February 12, 1809, April 19, 1882, was an English naturalist, geologist and biologist, best known for his contributions to evolutionary biology. His proposition that all species of life have descended from a common ancestor is now widely accepted and considered a fundamental concept in science. In a joint publication with Alfred Russel Wallace, he introduced his scientific theory that this branching pattern of evolution resulted from a process that he called natural selection, in which the struggle for existence has a similar effect to the artificial selection involved in selective breeding. Darwin has been described as one of the most influential figures in human history, and he was honored by burial in Westminster Abbey. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. I have steadily endeavored to keep my mind free so as to give up any hypothesis, however much beloved, and I cannot resist forming one on every subject, as soon as facts are shown to be opposed to it. Animals, whom we have made our slaves, we do not like to consider our equal. An American monkey, after getting drunk on brandy, would never touch it again, and thus is much wiser than most men. I love fools' experiments. I am always making them. The very essence of instinct is that it's followed independently of reason. If the misery of the poor be caused not by the laws of nature, but by our institutions, great is our sin. I have tried lately to read Shakespeare, and found it so intolerably dull that it nauseated me. To kill an error is as good a service as, and sometimes even better than, the establishing of a new truth or fact. Scientific man ought to have no wishes, no affections, a mere heart of stone. How paramount the future is to the present when one is surrounded by children. I have called this principle, by which each slight variation, if useful, is preserved, by the term of natural selection. We can allow satellites, planets, suns, universe, nay whole systems of universes, to be governed by laws, but the smallest insect, we wish to be created at once by special act. I am turned into a sort of machine for observing facts and grinding out conclusions. On the ordinary view of each species having been independently created, we gain no scientific explanation. We must, however, acknowledge, as it seems to me, that man with all his noble qualities still bears in his bodily frame the indelible stamp of his lowly origin. Man is descended from a hairy, tailed quadruped, probably arboreal in its habits. A moral being is one who is capable of reflecting on his past actions and their motives, of approving of some and disapproving of others. It is a cursed evil to any man to become as absorbed in any subject as I am in mine. My mind seems to have become a kind of machine for grinding general laws out of large collections of facts. False facts are highly injurious to the progress of science, for they often endure long, but false views, if supported by some evidence, do little harm, for every one takes a salutary pleasure in proving their falseness. Man tends to increase at a greater rate than his means of subsistence. Charles Darwin.